Hey everybody, thank you so much ahead of time for watching this video and your interest in my classroom script tools. It's really a system that's designed to help you help your students, and you collect different types of data this way as well, which is one of the strongest pushes in education nowadays too. And you don't even necessarily have to be there to run this checker, right? You know, Google Classroom seems to be in every school. It's very simple, it's easy to use, and it can kind of cover a lot of bases. And while it's not a miracle or cure for every problem, there's definitely a lot to be said about this. But now at the same time, that means you're going to be way more involved in utilizing that tool to do your grading. Well, what if there was a way to use this script tool by Google here? It's called Google Apps Script. We're going to be using that briefly in a moment to automatically check if your students turned in work for that day. And if they did, fantastic. And if they didn't, let's send them a reminder. And all of the students that get reminders for not turning in their work, let's move that information into a spreadsheet so that we could actually keep track of those students, those assignments that seem to be missing the most, within the classes that seem to be having the most difficulties. And then we, as the teachers, we would make the necessary adjustments. So now, whether that's per student or per class is really up to the data and up to you. But what we're going to do right now in this video is make the first basic script and function. Now, the first thing we would have to do really is go to Google Apps Script, which is script.google.com. Sometimes you have to type in the whole HTTPS colon / script.google.com. It might help to put a little /home at the end of it. Please make sure that you're signing in with the correct Google account. Okay, and we're going to be using this demo here, which is the screen I was just in right here. So you can see that this is blank. I've already gone ahead and given it a title though. Okay, now in reality, I've got the code already set up here, and this would be another code. This is that auto email script. And if you are interested in this, I've got PDF step-by-step directions provided in the link below if you choose to purchase that package. Okay. Also, in the PDF, what we're going to be doing in this video is part one. Okay, so I'm essentially giving this part to you for free. If you're able to get this to work, you definitely could get the next part to work. And I highly recommend checking out the previews available, considering buying the system, setting it up, and helping your students by helping you get some of that time back and implementing a lot more automation in your classrooms, right? Sorry about that. I don't know, for whatever the reason, my Siri decided to go off over there, but that's okay. So here we go. All right. Now, I've gone ahead and made some fake Google Classrooms here. We've got a demo 1 and a demo 2. There's no students attached to this, okay? This is just a marketing account that I use. But, nonetheless, okay? We don't necessarily need students for this demo here, but going forward, you'll necessarily have to start, you're actually going to have to start to, implement it into your own classes, right? But this is definitely a great way to try these things at first. No harm can be done in doing this script if you make a fake Google Classroom ahead of time. Now, going back to this editor over here, so this is Google Apps Script, like I was talking about before. This is the default menu, and this is the default screen. So I've already got the code on another window on my other screen, and I'm going to take that code and I'm going to bring it over in just a minute. But we want to make sure that we are in the code.js Google script, okay, screen over here. And this is basically where your codes are going to go. Now, I'm just going to highlight all of this as it is, just so that you can kind of see where we're going to be working. We're going to actually be overwriting all of that. Now, I've already got the code on another screen, so I'm going to go ahead and copy that code over into here. And I want to overwrite all of that. There you go. This is the code. Now, a couple of things. One, you can see that we've got this orange dot over here. It's really indicating to us, hey, make sure that you save before going any further. And I really agree on doing that. So that's going to be the floppy disk over here with the little Google Drive triangle and emblem on it. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. Now, if anything didn't work right, it would have most likely not let you save, but you also would have gotten a red error at the bottom saying, hey, line 7 has some sort of an error. And I would just go back and double check that you copied the code correctly. So everything that you see here is just, hey, basically, we're going to access your Google Classroom that's associated with your account up above, right? And what we're going to do is we're just going to list the classrooms. No data is being collected from your classes, no student data. It's not even going that deep, okay? It just is going to say, hey, how many Google Classroom tiles does this person have? Right? And then you could see this next line over here, right? Basically, hey, if there is a class, right, what we want to do is we want to list it. And then we want to make sure that we have this course ID here. This is going to play a role in a moment or two, okay? Excuse me. Now, we're going to have to go to Services. I'm going to click that. And we're going to have to find the one that says Google Classroom API, or just Classroom API. Here it is. And I've selected it. That's why it's highlighted in blue. And I'm going to hit Add. Now, this next part is most likely not going to be captured because it's going to open up a different window. But I'm going to, if necessary, hit Save. In this case, I don't need to. It kind of did that for me automatically. But I'm going to hit Run. Now, when I hit Run, I'm going to get a pop-up that says, hey, are you sure you want to be able to access your Google Classroom using this script? That's just for you, okay? This isn't connected anywhere else. It's only within your Google account, and none of this information is being recorded, and I'm going to show you. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to click Run. And I'm going to hit Review Permissions. Now, this you might see. Now, I'm going to hit Review Permissions. I've got a whole new window that's opened up, and I can tell now it's not being recorded. And it's basically saying, hey, make sure that you trust this script. And of course you do. This is your email address that you have here. Okay? And it's only your information. All right? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to just make sure that I run through all of it. I'm selecting everything that it's asking, and voila. Now, a couple of things happened once I approved it. Number one, you guys saw that code executed. We've got the start, it ran through the courses, and then as you can see here, it's got the 2 courses listed, and we've got the course ID number. This is why it's important that your courses are named something, that you could easily distinguish them between one and the other. If you had 2, for example, criminal justice courses, and you just called them criminal justice, it's going to be difficult to differentiate the two as it stands, right? So make sure that you go back. If necessary, you could edit the title, even a simple 1 and 2, Criminal Justice 1, Criminal Justice 2. You'll be able to piece together the rest. But you're going to end up using these course ID numbers here. That's like your hidden secret information, if you will, to end up accessing your Google Classroom, only reading, not collecting, only reading if students were turning in assignments or not by the given time. And then if they didn't, an email will be sent out on your behalf. And again, no information is collected, especially on the student part. No information is collected by you. All of the emails are going to be recorded. Now, whether you send it to the students, that's going to be recorded in a separate Google Sheet. And when it sends the emails on your behalf, it actually appears in your sent box in Gmail, right? So everything is interconnected, okay? So if this does interest you and you're curious, I highly suggest you check out my system for sale below. I'll be there virtually, step by step, helping you set it up. There is a whole YouTube playlist step by step as well that is available within the PDF file. So when you purchase this system, not only do you get PDF directions step by step with screenshots step by step, you also get access to the YouTube tutorials that I have set up for you virtually step by step. You could have this up and running in roughly 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes with a couple of mistakes, a couple of errors in there. And I guarantee you it's going to help you collect all that data, remind those students without you even being there. Okay, get some of that time back and who knows, more time in the classroom to help the students. Okay, so thanks again for watching this video. Thanks again for even considering this product, and I hope you have a wonderful day.